What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dawson from D&D TV. I want to thank everybody for rating, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate it. Y'all, this story down here is really brewing in the South Florida area. This story is coming out of West Palm Beach of this young lady right here, Makeva Jenkins, who was murdered in her home. And the police in West Palm are trying to figure out who committed this crime. Now, I'm gonna say some stuff on my YouTube channel that may offend some people. So if you are family members of her and her husband, I want to give you all a chance to log off of this video now and wait for the investigation to play out. But from those of us on the outside looking in and who have seen this dude talk, I do not think that the police need to look any further. The person you are talking to on the news cameras, her husband, knows who killed his wife, Makeva Jenkins. I'll be back with my commentary after this.
Story we first brought you yesterday at 6. The search is on for a gunman who killed a mother of 3 in Boynton Beach. Today, we're hearing from her husband about her tragic final moments. CBS 4 anchor Rick Fulbaum is in the newsroom with the man's heartbreaking story. Rick?
Well, Elliot, Yuri Jenkins says he had to watch his wife die in his arms moments after an armed intruder shot her in the head. Faced with this unspeakable tragedy, he is going to do his best to hold on to the good memories of her.
She was a strong woman, a strong Christian. She kept me level.
Yuri Jenkins is the husband of Makeva Jenkins. He says for the past 24 hours, he keeps replaying the image of his wife's brutal murder in his mind.
My wife was a good wife. She was a good mom. She was an entrepreneur. She came from nothing to something.
Jenkins says he was with Makeva just before 1:30 in the morning inside their home in unincorporated Lake Worth when a masked gunman forced the couple, a friend, and their children at gunpoint to go upstairs. They persuaded the gunman to let the children leave the house before they were forced to lie face down on the floor. Yuri then saw the gunman shoot his wife in the head.
I held her in my arms. She was alive.
He says the emotional trauma is something that will last his lifetime, but now his priority is his children.
My oldest daughter, she's taking it hard. My 6-year-old, he knows, but he doesn't know. And my baby girl, she don't really know what's going on. She's 1 year old.
Jenkins, a barber by trade, telling CBS News that to get through this difficult time, he'll look to his family and his church for support.
Heartbreaking story. And just 2 hours before her death, Jenkins had posted on Facebook, Elliot, that she was proud of herself for working her way from homelessness to financial success in just 2 years. Relatives fear that her post may have had something to do with her death. In the newsroom, Rick Fulbaum. Elliot, back to you.
Very sad.
All right. First of all, my condolences go out to the family and to the friends and to her children. First of all, this is a story that really has, I'm upset by it. I really am upset because you could see the writing on the wall. Everybody who I've read on her Facebook post, people who have did videos on this, everybody on the news channel, everybody is saying, come on, police, stop yanking our chains. We know what's going on. There is no way. And first of all, let me get on her husband about this and to the South Florida acting workshop. Y'all got to step y'all game up because this bad acting this nigga was doing right here, he couldn't even get on a Tyler Perry production. But nevertheless, everybody who had been commenting on those profiles and on her Facebook kept saying there is something sinister, there's something fishy, there's something not adding up. Why would someone come to your house a little after 2 a.m. on Thursday morning and come in however they got there, they came? Okay, they come in and they didn't rob you. They pushed you all upstairs. The children were upstairs with you, and you and your husband come back downstairs and they make you both lay on the ground and they shoot the wife in the head and not the husband. And matter of fact, who opened the door to let the intruder in? Now, come on, y'all. It's just little stuff like this that make me think, because everybody got them peek holes. Was it somebody that she knew who she opened the door for? Who opened the door? Did the husband open the door? And for this dude to sit here and say, oh, I had a good wife. She helped me. She was an entrepreneur. We know she was an entrepreneur, and clearly you weren't, because I had to go do a little research because I'm like, nah, something ain't just adding up to this. It's something. How did she meet this dude? What's going on? And I pulled this up. Y'all look at this mugshot. He had some things in his past that he did. He had, carried some marijuana charges, and there was an arrest warrant that was out in another state that I could not retrieve. Maybe you all can, retrieve that and put that down in the comments. And then driving with a suspended license. So he had his little dealings in the past. And I guess when he met Makeva, he saw her, doing good, like a lot of these black women who do good and they get their degrees and they're going on and they want to be successful. But the one thing they want to be successful with these thugs who don't have ambition, these thugs who don't have any credentials, with these thugs who just can give good sex, but they can't give being a good husband or a good father. They still want to keep you connected to that street life a little bit. Now, they were married for 5 years, and from what he was saying, oh, she helped me. My wife helped me. She was a good mother. There is a longer version of this news clipping than what the news people showed on Facebook. And that is more of the video that I'm referring to. And I'm going to try to find a way to put that video description in the box below. So you all can see what I'm talking about. But this is just so sad because I can look at the video and look at everything else and see that all arrows and all fingers are pointing to her husband. Why didn't they shoot you, man? And this whole thing, the intruder shot my wife in the head, and I held my wife and as she died in my arms. And then those tears that never seem to drop. Where in the hell are these people made from who can cry and there are no tears? And for y'all who think, oh, well, that's his wife. Black people don't do that. No black person is going to kill their wife and their kids. No black person is going to kill their mother. No, that's white people. Remember that nigga Kwame Wilson in Chicago? He was the only child of his black mama. That nigga shouldn't have no reserves when he got his friends to go shoot his mama in the head soon as she opened the door. Yeah, I know I said door and not door. I'm from the South. He didn't have no kind of remorse when he set up for his mama to get shot in the head. And we'll look at stuff like this and say, oh, let's pray, let's pray. Yeah, let's pray, but let's be smart at the same time and call a thing a thing. Nah, I was going to say if I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong, but I really doubt on this issue that I am wrong. And this is the first time I've ever done a video like this. Maybe it's because I've watched too many Fatal Attraction episodes. Maybe because I drown myself in episodes of Forensic Files. Maybe because I've seen people do stuff like this. And that's why I think a shout out to TV1, because we don't think black people could do stuff like this. Black people were so up in arms when that was 2010, 2011, whenever Kwame Wilson had his mom set up to die in Chicago. The internet was going crazy. Black people didn't believe that. And that's why I thank TV1 for putting on Fatal Attraction and For My Man and For My Woman, so we can see real episodes that don't get put on the news of black people. Y'all, this story is just pissing me off. And one of the reasons why, because I'm looking at this girl's Facebook page. And all her Facebook pages, like so many other Facebook pages of black women I know and women I know, supporting her husband, talking about her family, her accomplishments, things she wants to do to better her community, trying to pull other black people up. And there was even some Facebook posts that she put in here about having, a networking event in West Palm. But she said, I don't feel that people would come because the people around here, they're just not like, the people in Atlanta or in New York. They support it. The place would be packed out. She was like, but if I put my hard-earned money in this and invest in something and have it in West Palm, 10 people may show up. That's the same thing down here in Miami. And that's why, Denise and my other friend Calvin, they always, man, you love going to New York. Hell yeah. New York got that culture. New York, when they say we're going to have something on, economic growth, business planning or anything like people show up. They're hungry. They're knowledgeable. Down here in the South, all these people want to do is put damn, goals in their mouth and act like Trina and Rick Ross. And oh no, nigga, I don't mind going to jail. I'm from the South, boy. Come on. This is just so stupid. And the reason why I'm saying all that, because when I look at this young woman, I know she married this dude, they have 3 kids, but I don't think that was a good match for you. Because from what you're doing, and you know, I'm not, he did, he said he helped him. She helped him become a better barber and to pursue his business of wanting to be a barber, and now he cuts hair. But let me tell you something. That don't mean nothing. Because I don't see how someone could kill her and not take anything and then leave the car right around the corner. What was the purpose of that? Maybe it was the insurance policy. West Palm, I know y'all jumping on that. Maybe it was some other investments or whatever else she had that he thought he may get, depending on how they crack this case. Y'all, these are my thoughts, and I'm not the only one who share these thoughts. And it's just sad. And black women, Hispanic women, white women, Asian men too. Y'all, let's watch who we get in relationships with. We always trying to fix people up and save people. You can't even, half us, we can't even save ourselves. We always trying to, oh, well, you know, I see the good in him. I see the good in her. You know, she came from a bad family. She grew up in foster care. She was molested. We make excuses for people. People are who they are. People gonna have to change for themselves. You up here on an Ivy League level, and you gonna marry somebody who is down here who still want to slum with thugs and still want to just trip out? Come on, y'all. We got to stop this mess, man. I'm just so hurt by this, y'all. I didn't even want to read, because y'all know I usually read from the newspaper clipping and try to make it all professional. No, sometimes y'all just got to hear the raw, real me. And if it ain't what you want to hear, then you can unsubscribe. You know, I don't hold nobody hostage. And I don't want you to stay where you don't want to stay or listen to nothing you don't want to live to. I will never take anybody's choices away. And it saddens me that somebody took this lady's life away. Somebody who wanted to make a difference in the community. And even on her Facebook page, I'm looking at her. She's posting, God is awesome. She's posting all this stuff on Facebook. And her friends, after they found out she died, they're posting all this stuff. Something is fishy. Something's going on. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. You were so positive. You never gave up. I'm so tired of hearing about the black people in our community who never give up, who are doing the right thing, who keep getting shot, who keep getting killed by these lowlifes in our community. And when they get shot, when they get killed, we don't want to snitch. All we want to do is have a homegoing service and say, let's pray. And God just picked out a rosebud for his guard. God didn't pick out no rosebud for his guard. We got to stop these stupid spiritual cliches when people die. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. No, I should be at my home. I should be able to go to my home and rest. No, I should be able to go to the grocery store without a fear of getting shot. I should be able to walk to school without bullets flying by. Wrong place at the wrong time? What are you talking about? Y'all, I'm on one today. I am really on one. This just really messed me up because this girl got 3 kids. And I'm more passionate than that nigga was on the damn news channel about his wife who I don't even fucking know. My wife she was an entrepreneur. She was this. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Can't wait till they arrest your ass. This is just messed up, man. This is so messed up. This your guy, Dawson. That's all I want to talk about on this. Rest in peace. And I hope her children are well taken care of and not by their father. Because he know what happened. And if I'm wrong, hey, I'll take that up with God. Forgive me. But I just don't believe I am. Y'all take care of yourself and each other.